Dr. Schwinn, at Palm Beach Atlantic University, we love dreaming God-sized dreams, and we are sitting in one of those, that dream that became a reality. We are in the new Marshall and Vera Lea Rinker Business Hall. Tell us a little bit about it.
This is an incredible space, Laura. It's 6 stories, 125,000 square feet. What I love is that we have 30% more classroom space now for the entire campus. So it's not only wonderful for our College of Business, but it elevates everyone on campus.
We're very grateful, too, to have different students from different majors coming together. I think one of the things I know that we're very excited about is to have business students learning next to students studying public policy with the Lemieux Center for Public Policy in the same building. We think it's really great for business students to understand the importance of public policy and politics, and for the politicians to understand how to do something like balance a budget and understand free enterprise. There's going to be some great synergy in this new space.
Wonderful synergy. And the new Titus Auditorium holds 310 people. Just imagine that space here right in the heart of business for our Lemieux speakers and other guest speakers on campus.
And we also have fun spaces like the Mashmeyer Inspirational Space. We've got testimonies up on the wall of what alumni have done and what donors have done to be able to make this kind of space valuable and used by our students. We continue to dream God-sized dreams here on PBA's campus, and one of the things that we've really needed is an expansion opportunity, as 12,000 people have already applied for only 1,100 new spots for the fall. Our all-in enrollment's a little over 4,000, but we've badly needed new residence hall space to be able to accommodate just the desire for Christian education. Tell us a little bit about our next project.
Well, our next project is a 25-story residence hall right here in downtown West Palm Beach. The bottom 3 floors are amazing. It's a 2-story cafeteria, and the 3rd floor is workout space. It's really a wellness center for our students. We also, in addition to having 990 beds in this residence hall, we have 710 parking spots that are part of this complex. So it really is needed for our students to be able to have an integrated, fun experience right here on campus.
We've been very intentional to build, as you said, collaborative space. The students can study, they can pray together, they can be together, they can mentor younger students. We're very excited to be able to bring students together so they can help each other, iron sharpening iron, discover how God has uniquely called them and to help shape the fields that they study and what they want to go into.
Right. And one way we're doing that is by having sort of a vertical student center, meaning about 8 or 9 of these floors have a beautiful area at the end of the floor that's enclosed in glass, where anybody on campus can swipe in and get to that space.
At PBA, our mission is to equip students to grow in wisdom, lead with conviction, and serve God boldly. We have some alumni that have represented that so well. Michelle Rigby Assad was our commencement speaker this year. Her husband was a persecuted Christian from Egypt who escaped and came to the United States for religious freedom. PBA heard about him, gave him a full scholarship back in the 80s, early 90s. He graduated from PBA, Michelle and he married and went into the CIA together, served in the Middle East. They were CIA counterterrorism experts, served our country beautifully, and then really exercised their grow in wisdom, lead with conviction, serve God boldly, where they were part of an effort to help persecuted Christians escape their persecution and go to countries where there was freedom. It was so beautiful to hear her come back and challenge today's students to find out how God's uniquely called them, how He's wired them, and to let that plan flow out through the rest of your life. So talk to us a little bit about, Dr. Schwinn, what makes PBA stand apart from other universities, and how does this mission statement get into the water here at PBA?
Well, we are unabashedly Christ first here. So that is the solid rock foundation of everything we do. But then we pair that with academic excellence. And who can get past the beautiful location where we are? But it's not just the beaches. We have now become the center of finance here in this country, with Wall Street South literally being across the street from Palm Beach Atlantic University. So I think just ensuring that we continue to be Christ first in our mission with that focus, with excellence, sets us apart from a lot of universities.
Dr. Schwinn, one of the favorite traditions here at PBA is the verse of the year. It really helps faculty to build curriculum around it, staff to be able to speak to it in different ways. What verse has God put on your heart for this year?
Well, for this upcoming academic year, our verse will be John 15:5, which is, I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. But apart from me, you can do nothing. How emblematic of the Christian walk that verse is. You know, if we try to do things on our own, just through our own egos and our own knowledge, they're not necessarily going to have the best ending. But if we really stand on the rock of Christ and use God's deeper knowledge by listening to His Holy Spirit and listening to what He's telling us in any situation, then that's going to be the best ending possible, because it will be what He desires. And so really standing on the rock of Christ is part of that verse that I just think is amazing.
Thank you so much, Dr. Schwinn, and thank you to all of you who have contributed to this vision, who have sent your sons and daughters here, who have attended PBA, who teach here and support us in so many ways. We're very grateful for all that God is doing in and through Palm Beach Atlantic University.